Hey everyone, it's Rushni of glamazini.com bringing you light and laughter par usual. Welcome to another installment of my series that I call Island Slang-a-lang. What is Island Slang-a-lang, Rushni? Island Slang-a-lang is a series that I intended to be weekly, but it's not, where I talk to you guys and teach you guys Virgin Islands slang, as in words we use in the U.S. Virgin Islands mostly, but also the British Virgin Islands, which is where my family is from, and just educating you guys on how to communicate better with your Caribbean and West Indian friends, family, and counterpart, like me. Before we move forward, I want to point out the shirt that I'm wearing. It says Always Rising BVI Strong. It has the emblem from their flag, and it has the British Virgin Islands on it. I used to sell these shirts in my shop a couple years ago, you guys. I took them out, but I think I'll throw it back in the shop once I put this video up because I really like these shirts. It's super cute. I don't know why I took it down. So if you want to grab one of these, I'll not only put this shirt in the information box, a link to it, I'll put a coupon code for you guys watching this video. All right, and now to Slangalang. In previous videos, I covered very important words that you have to use when speaking to your St. Thomian, your Crucian, your St. Jonian, your Tortolian, your Virgin Gordian, friend, family, or co-worker. We covered ayo, which is the plural for you. Go back and watch that video if you missed it. We covered misan, which is like an exclamation. I don't know what you call it. I'm just making this up. I'm not a linguist. How am I supposed to know what it's called? And then in the last video, we covered wepa. So if you missed any of those, please go back and check them out because all of these things are gonna build. Today's Slangalang word is the next most highly requested one, and one that is absolutely used on the regular at home. And this has to tell you a lot about us. Today's word is boom, mele. What is mele? I'm glad you asked. Mele is like a drama. It's like drama. It's confusion. It's gossip. It's strumu, which is another word I'll talk to y'all about in another video. Mele is something that we use all the time in the Virgin Islands to denote the fact that there is confusion in the camp. There's some drama happening, you know? It's kind of like how people up here in the States would say, I don't want all this drama in my life. Somebody in the Virgin Islands might be like, I ain't like shisha with pungin mele, which actually that's not true. Pungin mele, which is pounding mele, because that's how you distribute your mele. You distribute your mele by pounding it, apparently. What are we talking about? Pounding mele is actually gossip. So pounding mele is more like the person is always bringing gossip from person to person to person to person. So when somebody specifically says pounding mele, that's what they mean. Meaning like every time she come wrong, she ponging mele. And you don't have to say pound, you say pong, pong. Like your tongue goes down. I don't know, you guys. I'm just telling you how it goes phonetically. Ponging mele. So mele in general is, I don't go to their house. Every time you go over there, it's a big old mele, a big old strumu, a big old rogodu. All of which mean mele, by the way, all of which mean drama. And that's kind of the way of saying, I don't like to go to this person's house because every time I'm around them, there is just a bunch of confusion going on. There's a bunch of drama, and I don't want to be a part of it. So hopefully the word mele is super helpful to you guys. And this might even surprise Virgin Islanders. I looked up the word mele online before I did this video, and it is a real word. It's a real word. It is in the dictionary, you guys. Mele, a confused fight, a skirmish or a scuffle, which we don't really use it as a skirmish or a scuffle or a fight. We use it as confusion. It says here, a confused mass of people, the melee of people that was always thronging the streets. We don't use it like that. We use it as gossip. We use it as drama. We use it as a bunch of melee. It's a real word. Who knew? Anyway, so that is it for today's Island Slang-a-lang, a powerful word that you can use to denote distributing gossip and or general drama and confusion that you do or do not want in your life. Mele. As always, let me know if I did a good job of explaining to non-Virgin Islanders what the word ʻmāʻlā is used for specifically in the Virgin Islands. And if you are not from the Virgin Islands, please let me know if you guys use the word ʻmāʻlā, where you're from, and where you're from, and drop your flag, rep your flag, wear your rag, wear your flag, wear your rag. That's it for today's episode of Island Slang-a-lang. I will see you guys in the next video. And until that next video, be well, be encouraged. Don't forget to check out the Always Rising BVI Strong shirts if you want one. Oh, don't forget, I'm doing daily vlogs for my patrons, so support me on Patreon or become a supporter on Facebook if you want to see daily vlogs from your girl. And I will see you in the next video. And until the next video, be well, be encouraged. Here's a pineapple. Bye, y'all.